We are currently making a revolution together. This is no worse than a classic cheese pancake. And for meat lovers, it's even tastier. A blend of flavors. There is a lot of cheese, ham, and perfect tomatoes here. Look at how beautiful they are. How tender they are. Hello, friends. The chef is with you, and as always, quick, bright, and delicious recipes. Cheese pancakes can be not only sweet, there are also anti-cheese pancakes. You ever tried them? No. No problem. The chef will prepare them for you now. There's no need to emphasize that cheese pancakes must be sweet, served with sour cream, condensed milk, or jam. Guys, you can also make more savory cheese pancakes. The ingredients used are almost the same, and the main ingredient is cottage cheese. I love to use 9% fat. What are we making? We make it so that our mixture is simply elastic because we will add lumps in the form of, attention, tied tomatoes. We will use cheese but not mozzarella or parmesan. It's best to use some domestic cheese. It's best to use ham because it has the least fat. Real ham should consist of 60% whole meat. The rest is made up of minced meat. Therefore, in ham, when you buy it, you can see a solid piece of meat fillet, and there are certain veins where minced meat is added. There are moments when it really annoys me. Sieve is too fine. No. Here. We'll smell it through the hydro sieve. Here, I took something really fine. So we need to change it. Otherwise, I'll be sifting this until morning. Here, topic is going. And honestly, if you really don't like doing all this, you don't have to mix it. Just take a blender and blend everything. The only thing is, it might turn into a paste, but it will turn out as it will. The only thing we need to do here is, of course, add sugar. No matter how funny it may seem, we are not adding sugar in this case at all. But everything else needs to be added. So we added salt and definitely ichka. Now, for the flour. Well, you know my attitude towards Syrniki and flour, so we will also be coating. Therefore, I will probably add a spoonful of flour for 600 grams of cottage cheese. Add a sufficient amount of cheese. Now for the ham. Here, what is very important is the slicing. Don't recommend making large slices. It should be cut into smaller pieces. As for the ham, I take it and cut it into small cubes like this. Here are my cheese pancakes with lemon wedges. Remember, we made them 1,000,000 years ago. They walk in a little line. Wonderful. By the way, have you noticed a very strange trend that YouTube has slowed down? Therefore, almost all videos from my channel are available in the VK community in excellent quality and without any slowdowns. We must give credit and say thank you to the community management department. Guys, well done. They are actively helping in the development. I will leave a link to my community in the description and on VK. Come in, watch, cook, and may it be delicious for you. So, crush the sun-dried tomatoes into a powder and add them. So, I repeat, anti-cheese pancakes, false cheese pancakes, whatever you want to call them, which are made based on cottage cheese with the addition of our Russian cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, ham, eggs, all according to feng shui, except for the fact that we do not add sugar. And now, we need to knead all of this very, very well. Oh, by the way, where are we kneading? I forgot. Greens. In this case, you can add green basil, you can add parsley, you can add, as I just added, green onions. It adds flavor and, accordingly, color. I sprinkle with flour. We kneaded it very well like this, mixed everything. There shouldn't be any single-use impurities from one side. The entire mass should be kneaded very well. So, now we take it and start, as we say, to portion it out. Oops, well, little cuties, yes. Now we start to shape the pancakes. For this, we need a surface. Here it is, right here. And on this side, we will place the finished ones. Like this, I also sprinkle a little flour. We start shaping them just like we shape classic cheese pancakes. We need tenderness, like this. Do you see how? Do it. Ta-da, I have these little balls. Now I shape them like this, and I get this classic cheese pancake. Everything is the same here now. It's very important what to eat these pancakes with. Yes, it's important because sweetened condensed milk won't work here. I recommend cucumber tartar, which we have already prepared. I also suggest the same cream cheese blended with sun-dried tomatoes and, for example, basil. You'll get a very tasty paste. I recommend just taking some garlic, finely chopping it in sour cream with herbs. It will also be very tasty. With sour cream, it will also be very delicious. All right, we're done. Now let's get to the stove. There's no point in frying these pancakes in olive oil. It's best to use vegetable oil, of course. Don't heat it too much either. Remember, I taught you, oil is ready when we sprinkle flour or starch on it and it starts to foam. This indicates that the oil has heated enough to work with it, and we place our pancakes in it. Anti-pancakes. Here, according to all the rules and traditions of making cheese pancakes, they can be fried on both sides. If that is enough for you and you understand that the cheese pancakes are heated through, it's not necessary to put them in the oven. If you understand that the cheese pancakes are not heated through, then place them in the oven. They will even rise slightly. They will heat through and you will get what you want. In this case, we have cheese inside, so of course they need to be fried well. I won't cover it with a lid because otherwise everything will turn into dust. Condensation, moisture, and steam will form. Therefore, we will just fry them well, not on high heat. So tell me, have you ever tried something like this? Sure you haven't. Believe me, it's very interesting, and most importantly, it's delicious. So always, when you watch something on my channel, try it, cook it. Start enjoying life and say thank you to the chef. Look at these beauties. The cheese pancakes are frying, and you can't even imagine how tender they become. It's hard for you to understand this right now because you are not frying them, but I am frying them and I can feel how tender they are. So tender. We turn off the heat and carefully and gently place them on a baking tray. And of course, place the cheese pancakes. As I told you, I want the cheese inside to start melting and spreading, so eat them in time. And I definitely do not recommend putting them in the microwave even when you are reheating them infinitely. Just reheat them in the oven. Simply turn on the oven in advance. I quickly heat everything and put it in the oven for literally 10 minutes without adding anything. Just 10 minutes, and that's it. And happiness will come. Oh, how tender they are, look. While it's still warm, I want to give you a presentation right away. Look, see, right. How tender it is. And now, wow. Do you see? Everything has come together. The cheese has completely melted, all of it. It smells absolutely amazing. We are making a revolution right now. This is no worse than a classic cheese pancake. And for meat lovers, it's even tastier. Because here, of course, there is such a blend of flavors. There is a lot of cheese, ham, and sun-dried tomatoes. I definitely recommend you to make it and leave a comment. Be sure to let me know if you like the anti-cheese pancakes, or, as I also call them, false cheese pancakes. So I'm waiting for your comments. Well, for now, bye-bye. Till we meet again.